How you doing? This is my arena prediction for Null and one of the buff champions. It's going to be Mr. Fantastic or Black Panther or um Vulture. So let me give my arena prediction for Null. I think Null is going to be a very good champion. I think he's easily in the top 5 cosmic class. Um, just looking at reading his abilities, you could tell he's good. Uh, so if you've been playing this game for quite a while, you already know if a champion is good or not just by reading his abilities. If you still can't tell if a champion is good or not, whether you want to go for him, there are plenty of videos out there of Null. You can also check out the deep dive. I think the deep dive has some of his utilities showcase. So I think he's a good character. Definitely, I would say at least top 5 in the cosmic class. And a lot of people have been wanting Null, so I do expect his score to go pretty high. So I'm gonna go with a 6-star Null. I would say go to 180 million, and it could go lower than that, but I'm gonna go with 180 million. And you want to be safe, give yourself an extra 5%. For a grind target, go to 189 million. If you want to be extremely safe, I would say give yourself an extra 10%, go with 198 million. But I feel like 189 million for a grind target should be safe enough for 6-star Null. So when it comes to 5-star Null, I would go with 55 million. You want to be safe, give yourself an extra 10%, go to 60.5 million. When it comes to the top 5% in the feature arena, since he's the new champion, I would say that 30 million should be a pretty safe score for the top 5% in the feature arena. So let's go to one of the buff champions. I'm not going to pick all of them. I'm just going to pick who I think is going to be the most valuable champion when it comes to one of the buff champions, which is Mr. Fantastic. I think he's definitely the best champion out of the three, and not only that, his free fight abilities is what's probably even better when it comes to Mr. Fantastic. So when it comes to Mr. Fantastic, he has free fight abilities which you can use for him or for other champions in your roster, and they're pretty powerful if you know when to use them at the right time. So I think Mr. Fantastic, when you include his free fight abilities, is definitely at the top 10 most important champion in the game. Not including his pre fight, he's probably not in the top 10, but when you include his pre fight ability, he's definitely at least in the top 10 as far as the most need champion, most want champion in the game. If you know how to use his pre fight abilities for certain matches, you're gonna be really, you're gonna go really far in this game. So I'm gonna say for the one of the buff champions, I'm definitely gonna think I would go with Mr. Fantastic. So I would go with 50 million for one of the buff champions and give yourself an extra 10%. For a grind target, go to 55 million. And when it comes to the 5-star Mr. Fantastic, I would say that go to 16 million. For a cutoff, give yourself an extra 10%. You want to be safer, go with 17.6 million for a grind target. And when it comes to the top 5% in the basic arena, I would say go to 11.5 million. I think 11.5 million should be safe enough. If you really, really want to be safe, I would go to 12 million, but I feel like 11.5 million should be safe enough for a grind target. So these are my arena prediction. Last thing I want to say is, let me go back to know what the heck. Why not? Since it's gonna be last thing I want to say is this is gonna be most likely my last arena prediction. Uh, I just not want to do it anymore. I just don't have the energy nor the desire to do the arena predictions anymore. And plus, when it comes to arenas, I haven't done the arenas for over 2 weeks now, so I just I'm done with arenas. I'm pretty much, who knows for how long, but and I'm also gonna be taking a break from the game. That's one as also another factor. Sure, I can make arena predictions in the future, and making arena prediction is actually not difficult. Uh, what's difficult about making arena prediction is putting in the time to make arena predictions. Having to play this game for 4 years now and spending thousands of hours watching YouTube MCOC, you kind of know like the meta of the game. But it's not just knowing the meta of the game, but knowing the data as well when it comes to arena prediction, which could even be more important than knowing the meta of the game. So I gotta constantly having to find data when it comes to champions, how high they go. So it takes a lot of time. And as you know, I do this for fun. I don't do this for money. So I'm just the time it takes to do this. It's just too much for me. I want to focus on doing other things, and that's it. This is most likely going to be my last arena prediction. So, like I mentioned, I could make arena prediction in the future, but since I'm not gonna be playing much MCOC or watching that much MCOC in the future, I'm not even gonna probably do any arenas. Most likely not. I could make arena prediction, but they're not gonna be accurate. And I don't want to be that person to give you false arena predictions. And I see some of these YouTubers, I'm not going to mention their names because I have nothing good to say to them. I see the arena prediction. It makes me wonder, do these guys even play MCOC? Because their arena predictions are terrible, really terrible. I mean, I don't want to be those people that make YouTube arena predictions that are really just terrible. So I don't want to be that situation. I don't want to be that person. I think if you were gonna look for arena predictions, I would go with Brian Grant. He's Contest of Champion. He has a YouTube. It's called Contest of Champion. He's been playing this game for I think 6 years now. He does arena 40 hours a week or something like that. So, if you want to follow arena predictions, I think Brian Grant is someone you would want to follow other than me. But since I'm not doing it anymore, I think Brian Grant is probably your second best option when it comes to arena prediction. So let me just give you a guide in the future for champions to want to go for. If you go to 200 million when it comes to the feature arena, that's a pretty much extreme safe score. You're pretty much going to be guaranteed to get any champion you want in the feature arena. It's very unlikely this year that we'll break 200 million unless we have a god tier champion like Kitty Pride or even like Hercules, and that champion end up being having the highest prestige in the game. So unless that happens this year, it's almost zero chance that we're gonna break 200 million when it comes to the top 100 in the 6-star arena in the feature arena. So 200 million, if you want to, that's pretty much an extreme safe score. But use your not the right word, but use your judgment correctly. If you're gonna, 6-star Deadpool comes in the feature arena, don't expect to go to 200 million. You're probably gonna get first place with that score. So I think 100 million is enough for 6-star Deadpool in the feature arena, unless he gets a buff. But I'm talking about free buff. So use your judgment wisely. So don't go to 200 million if you're trying to get 6-star Deadpool in the feature arena. Okay, 100 million should be very, very, very safe. So I'm talking about newer champions. 200 million should be, I think, an extreme safe score if you're going for new champions in the future, at least this year. And when it comes to the 5-star feature arena, I think if you go to 65 million, you should be able to get any 5-star champion. That's a pretty extreme safe score, I would say, when it comes to 5-star champions on the feature arena. And 65 million. I should if you're not, and then when it comes to top 5% of feature arena, you should, it's really hard to say because let's say if you were going for 30 million, that could easily get you the 5-star. So it can vary between you or old champions. So when it comes to like break it down, 5-star champion, 65 million. You should pretty much guarantee yourself a 5-star champion in the feature arena, and goes to 200 million, and you're pretty much going to guarantee yourself a 6-star champion in the feature arena. When it comes to the basic arena, I would say go to 75 million for basic arena. That should be a extreme safe score. It's very unlikely we'll see that score past 75 million in the basic arena for the 6-star. And for the 5-star in the basic arena, I would go to 29 million. So if you're not, I'll post down in the comment section below. So for the future, you're like, what score to put up? Put those scores I gave you guys, and you should pretty much guarantee yourself the champion you desire, any champion desire. So these are, just want to say goodbye, and that's it. Thank you.